Okay, that was more from the Senate hearing today on California Governor Newsom and California Democrats botching the massive LA fires just a year ago. The region is still suffering. Joining us now, host of the Keeping It Real podcast, former California resident Jillian Michaels. Jillian, it's always a pleasure to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us. You lost your Malibu home to a fire in 2018. So when you heard this, what did you make of this?
All I could think is, I can't believe we're doing this again. This is not the first time. It's not the second time. This happens year after year after year. And at what point do we go from utter incompetence to gross negligence? As you just heard, all of this was preventable. Forestry management, reservoirs that were filled, new reservoirs that had been commissioned over a decade ago that were never built, a fire department begging for more money that was actually defunded to the tune of roughly $20 million. That fire, I believe he called it the Laughlin fire, they wanted to go back and put that out, but they weren't allowed because you can't have a certain type of firefighting equipment within a state park because of an indigenous plant. I wonder, how are those plants doing now?
You know, Jillian, what you just pointed out, all the craziness comes out in disasters, and it's terrible that you have to have a disaster to see how badly things are run. You know, you wonder how Gavin Newsom can run for the White House in 2028. Okay, let's go through it. California faces an $18 billion budget deficit, and now California is moving on a new 5% wealth tax to hit billionaires. It's already triggering the biggest flight of wealth out of California in state history. They could think they could fill a massive budget hole in the state's Medicaid Medi-Cal program, pays for free illegal alien health care. Reportedly, 21 billionaires plan to leave California. California could lose a combined $1.3 trillion and 50,000 workers. We're showing the billionaires already moving out of California. That could double and triple. What do you think?
I was actually just looking into this recently for a podcast I was working on, and rough numbers suggest that California has lost over $100 billion of personal income tax alone, not sales tax or gas tax or any of that, just in personal income tax over the past decade. This will, if you think this is going to save the state's economy, it seems like most experts are projecting it will actually put a deeper dent in.
It could put it in permanent recession. Jillian Michaels,